One. Followed by Parvi Rawal. Parvi Rawal.
John. Yes. Shaban. 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 John. 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 Shaban. Shaban. John. 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 Shaban. John. 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 Shaban. Shaban. John. 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 Shaban. John. 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 Shaban. 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 21, 22, 23, 24.
Encouraging me, thank you for believing in me. Yeah, yeah. Please allow me to read my speech. I want speech that my son left me to read. So please allow me, just give me those few minutes to read it, right? I'll tell you. So dear Tennis Kenya guys, I'm so excited to stand before you as your new president and honored by the trust that you have placed in me. This is a great responsibility to serve, to build, and to lead Tennis Kenya forward with clarity, with courage, and with care. The gift I bring you to this council is courage. I do not subscribe to impossible because I know it can always be done. I believe that with the right people, the right values, and the right systems, progress is always possible. I have played tennis. I was shaped in tennis. Once upon a time, I was a 12-year-old girl escorting her dad to play tennis, a game he had just discovered. And my siblings and I chased the balls up and down the court. I didn't realize how important that day would be to the rest of my life. All I knew was the excitement I felt holding that racket that was way too big for me. Along the way, that girl grew into a Kenya Open champion, wore the Kenyan colors for many years, and went on to serve as PDJ King captain. Yeah. Tennis was not just something I played. It was something I absolutely loved, and I still love until today. I later became a volunteer in the TK office while in university. Okay, I'm giving you my biography. A lot of guys here know it, but I'm giving it to you because there are new people, there are counties who do not know, so allow me. I then became a junior tennis initiative coordinator, working with the schools and with young players. I joined the ITF Level 2 coaching course. George Oyo knows this. And I failed in my first attempt. but I had a great learning that failure is not a verdict, it is feedback. I tried again, and I passed becoming an ITF Level 2 coach. Life moved on. I stepped away from Tennis Kenya for a season, and then after a difficult period for the federation, another call came from President James Karani, who was putting together a new team, and I was asked to come back and to help to steady the ship. I said yes, and yes. That yes is rooted in service, learning, and love for this game, and that is what has led me to stand before you today. Thank you, Mr. President. I have understood our systems now, our people, our challenges, and most importantly, our potential. One of the biggest lessons I learned while serving on the council is just how enormous the potential within Tennis Kenya can truly be. The season that we've just come from required a lot from us. It demanded patience, very many long hours, personal sacrifice. The current council can attest. But together, we steadied the organization, we strengthened our foundations, and we restored confidence. Right. This coming season is about building on that foundation and making progress. As I step into this office, I must honor President James Karani, a leader who taught us that integrity is not a slogan. It is the foundation of every organization that intends to last. He led with principle, he led with consistency, and he led with trust. He invested in people, in us. He created space for growth and reminded us often, quietly, that without integrity, nothing else holds. For his example, his mentorship, and his steady stewardship of Tennis Kenya, we say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The outgoing councils, thank you for your trust, your courage, and your support. Thank you for backing crazy, big, bold ideas, even when they seemed unconventional and so far-fetched. Thank you for choosing progress over comfort and vision over fear. A big thank you to Mrs. Rao and others who know themselves, who believed in me. You are the reason we are here today. So tennis has a way of teaching us how to live and how to meet. You cannot win a match by standing in one corner of the court. You must move. You must move forward, sideways, backwards, anticipating where the ball must run. Leadership is the same. We must cover the whole court: governance, player, coach, appreciating, development, finance, people, partnerships, and visibility. All these matter because neglecting one area weakens the entire game. Balance is not optional, it is how matches are won and how we must lead as tennis game. Our job as a federation is to ensure opportunities exist. Your job as players, as coaches, as officials, as clubs, and as counties is to make sure you grab these opportunities. At the heart of all this work is one simple truth. Tennis exists for the player. Every system we design, every decision we make, and every partnership we pursue must ultimately serve one purpose: to give players a fair chance to play, to grow, and to reach their potential. When we get that right, everything else finds its place. Allow me to share just a few priorities that will guide us. Priority 1 is governance and trust. This means we are going to have clear systems, clear communication, and consistent decision-making. Trust is a foundation on which opportunity is built, and we will protect it fiercely. Priority 2, we intend to be a listening federation. We will listen. We will listen before making decisions and listen before reacting.
Right.
Our stakeholders will be our ambassadors, not because we have asked them to speak for us, but because Tennis Kenya touched their lives, opened doors, and walked the journey with them. I have had many meetings with parents this last week, and therefore this is my promise to them that we will be a listening federation. Priority 3, partnerships that expand opportunity. We know external funding will reduce. Already, the ITF in the last couple of years has been steadfastly reducing their funding, including for next year. They have lowered it again by 15%. So we know that this will reduce, but we are ready. Sustainability is not optional. We will actively pursue partnerships that grow opportunity for players, coaches, officials, and counties, because we know when we partner well, the opportunity will multiply. Priority 4, we're almost at the end. A strong Tennis Kenya brand that opens doors. In today's world, visibility creates opportunity, but credibility sustains it. We tend to use digital platforms and data to tell our story clearly, measure our progress honestly, and demonstrate our impact. When our work is visible, verifiable, and consistent, doors will open. I have a pet project. Francis had alluded to it earlier. Stay at love. Sorry, somebody put off my alarm somewhere. Sorry. Stay at Love is a project that has been very close to the heart of this council. It is our Tennis Kenya welfare initiative that was born during the COVID season, as you heard earlier, a time when we realized that some of our players and our families were struggling to eat, struggling to cope, just struggling quite. As a community, we responded, we came together, we contributed what we could, and shared with the families in need. When COVID passed, we realized the need had not passed. We found ourselves walking with community through illness, through loss, and difficult moments, supporting families when a player, a parent, or a child passed on, and ensuring that no one walked that journey alone. Over the years, Stay at Love has become how Tennis Kenya shows up, consistently, quietly, and compassionately. In this new season, we have found that the need has grown even greater. And so one of our priorities will be to formalize Stay at Love, to organize it into some sort of structured, sustainable welfare initiative. We are exploring simple, collective ways of contributing, even something as small as 200 shillings every month, just to make sure that when the need arises, the support will be in place. We are shaping what this will look like, but what is clear is this: we must continue to care for our people as much as we care for performance. We will engage widely, think together, and build something that reflects the heart of this community. I pray that when all is said and done, when this chapter has been written and the next one begins, I hope it will be said that this was a tenure defined by opportunity. Opportunity to play, opportunity to transform lives through tennis. May Tennis Kenya be a home of opportunity, a school of character, and a family that listens. To achieve this, I promise that I will serve with integrity, with courage, and with consistency. And because I know better, I will do better. And before we move forward, I have always believed that we must invite God into our presence. And I want to ask that Peter Washira, if you could please prepare just to pray for the team. This has been our ask to God for wisdom and decision making, unity in leadership, and for the faithfulness of stewardship. Thank you, Tennis Kenya family, and let the work begin. For all members that you ask, please sit down forward. Stay with me.